Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Okay. Can I talk to you while you're doing that? Huh?
Just finished.
You just finished? Okay. Well, just stay where you are. Stay where you are. You could. What have you been up to in the last year running wise, Gerry?
Well, I'm just getting back. I had taken a year off to go out to. I went out to work in Africa and that, and with a young kid, I decided to take a break. So the last year's just been coming back.
Yeah.
Like last year, the RTE race was one of my first races.
Yeah.
Getting fit. So I've run very well. I've ran to the national seniors and I qualified for the world cross country team. So that was really my goal for the year. So now I'm just running and enjoying it, and I've been injured too in between. Like after nationals, I had a bit of an accident with my ankle, and just getting back from that. But basically, just getting out and enjoying it.
Yeah. And so is this your first race for a while?
First race since March.
Since March.
Yeah. Just after the national seniors.
So you want to see how you're going? Is that it?
Yeah. Well, I just want to get back and race and just race.
Race. Yeah.
That's what it's all about. You train to run, and
you
know, when you're fit, you race, and that's it. You know, just finding the time. And
so you're enjoying it?
Oh yeah, I love my running now. Like I had a stickler there for a while after 92, 93, but when I took the break and got back to it, I finally really enjoy it. I just had to fit it in around home life, and that's it. You know?
Is there less pressure now, and less pressure in the running than there was, say, 3 years ago?
Yeah, well, people don't. They look at me as an old man now. They don't expect the same.
Oh, that's not true.
Yeah, they don't expect it. You know, I'm not aiming for anything. Up to that, you're aiming for the Olympics or the World Championships.
Yeah.
You're always putting pressure on yourself, but I don't aim for anything anymore. If I'm fit, I race. If I'm not fit, I don't race. That's it, you know. And just enjoy it.
Yeah. Okay. So what reckon do you reckon? What was the time you had last year here?
I have no idea, but it would have been a false time because he went the wrong way. But it was pretty fast. I was running well here last year, you know. Just coming after the beginner's track. I was coming into good shape then. And I was going to have a very good track season. So running pretty fast. So the course today.
It's a different course,
so
it's a two-lap course.
And it's pretty cool out there.
It is.
Cool coming in anyway. So it's interesting to see what sort of day turns out.
Okay, Gerry. Best of luck.
Okay, Malachy.
Yeah. Okay. Done. Good close up. Check it out. Here.
I don't know whether I'm going to be able to go there because Whitehead was versus Canada. I know I'm going to go down here.
Over to registration.
Cameras are here now today.
I might give you me. Oh, sorry. Okay.
I remember was it last year? Last year myself and Roy Gagan.
Super registration thing. They're the end of the stairs.
I don't go in.
Don't go to the door. Yeah, that's left,
Come back to me down and
It's in Belfield
You're doing the editing on this, are you?
No editing here.
No editing.
College.
For Trinity College,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
And how are you feeling and all that?
I'm feeling great.
Yeah.
The only thing is that we had the Sean Bannon road race on Thursday night, so I have that in my legs.
Well, that's good.
So I'll have to get over that.
So you've only had one day rest before that?
Only one day rest. And
So-
I didn't even have a rest. I had a jog yesterday.
Did you?
I did
Jesus.
30 minutes yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, no bother.
Okay, well, Jesus,
Yes, yeah.
I remember you from about 15 years ago in BHA races,
Yes,
and you're the most consistent
Oh,
performer.
I'm still at it.
Yes.
Still at it.
And enjoying it.
And enjoying it, no
Yes,
end.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the
yeah.
best of luck today.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Nick.
Yeah, God bless you.
Okay. Here's Niall here. We go over to get Niall. Quick. Over here. I want this on the record.
David will do commentator, but he's not completely happy about it. So I'd still try and find you someone else, someone like who would know the
Well,
rules.
I'm going in about 2 minutes. I'm going over in about 2 seconds with come on, Damien. Come on, Damien. You just have to.
Loads of lads down the field.
You just have to.
You know the lads up front. Oh yeah. Which you wouldn't get a chance to do now.
All right, yeah. All right. TCD, oh well. My own alma mater, so I hope you do well. Good luck. Yeah. You couldn't make an offer you couldn't refuse. Yeah. Hey, Jim. This is a reluctant.
Find a real runner.
Oh, no, we need to. It's gender balance.
Oh no, seriously,
What?
seriously, I'm shy. I'm camera shy.
Oh my God! Yet another refusal. The Olympics. It's an attempt to qualify.
This is for the A standard in the Olympics, yeah.
Right.
Anyone inside the top
Right.
150 should get to.
Well, what are you hoping to do?
I'm hoping to finish
You're hoping to finish, right?
and go on and win a medal in Atlanta.
Well, that's what I like to see. Irishmen at the
Yeah.
top, you know,
But
right?
there could be strong competition in that, the dancing competition. But
Yeah.
we live in hope.
I see.
We
yeah.
live in hope.
Well, you'll certainly win the best legs competition
so?
anyway. Yes. I've
Enough
never.
legs to go all the way
Yeah.
to the end.
Oh. Okay, that's him finished, right? Who are you running for?
Telecom.
Telecom.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, always the favourites. Yeah.
Should be up there, right?
Should be up there, all right. In what category?
Good A.
Grade A. Oh, jeez, I shouldn't have asked, you know.
Not sure now.
Well, the best of luck.
Thanks, Todd.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is all telecom here.
All Telecom.
All telecom. Grade A.
Grade A, B and C.
Grade A, B, and C. Oh, jeez, it's worse to hear that, you know. Okay, the best of luck.
Bye-bye.
And who are you running with?
Dublin newspapers.
Dublin newspapers. Are you hoping to? In what category?
The veterans.
The veteran.
I'm an individual.
You're not a
actually.
veteran. I don't believe that you're a veteran.
Joking.
Dublin newspapers.
Long way.
And this is what grade?
Grade C.
Grade C.
Yeah, I'm an individual now.
Oh yeah. Oh, you haven't got
No,
a team.
team is not out.
Oh, the team's not out. What are you going to do about that? What are you going to do about that? You're going to
Give them lacquery. Give them lacquery.
retribution. Yeah.
Indeed.
All right.
Loads of it.
What time are you hoping to do? Any idea?
Well, 5 more, about 29 something.
Very
Hope.
good. Very good. Yeah.
All going well.
Yeah. I know you from old BHA races.
Okay.
I once was in your place.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, fair play. I'll swap it to you.
But I got
I'll
sent.
swap.
Good luck.
Right, cheers.
Yeah. Shot at the girl in the front.
Probably doing something at the finish.
You do the commentary here, you Davy?
No.
I've been forced into it.
Oh, it's just,
He's not going to be in the first five.
14 to a 6.
Since when?
He was upgraded to a 6.
Okay, no Eddie.
Yeah.
John O'Leary, Army West.
John O'Leary, small guy. Well, you know, he has his number anyway, so you'll be able to.
Ah,
get the right
fine,
number.
fine.
That's why I gave you that race number.
no. Just walk around.
Usually the second time, fourth time
All right.
Malachy.
Why is that?
If Malachy wasn't doing this, he'd have to go out and run, you know.
Well, Malachy can't run
Okay.
anymore. You see. There's
Sure,
some fellas that recognise when these things happen.
None of
you
us
know.
can run Malachy, you
What?
know. None of us can run, you
Listen,
know. It's mind over matter.
Last year you had a good run.
I had a good run, but I'm in bits. I was out in Rotterdam a couple of weeks ago and had a hard time out there.
Did you?
Got around the 2:55, but
Oh, in a marathon?
suffering, yeah.
Yeah. Right.
So I just want a nice, easy jog.
A nice
around
easy
here,
jog
so-
around. Okay, see you, Sean, yeah. Your cogitations, right? What teams are you representing?
AIB.
AIB?
Just running for myself.
Just running for yourself and?
AIB.
AIB. And what's your name?
Elaine McCarthy.
Elaine McCarthy?
Irene Sarah.
Irene Sorkin and?
Susan Walsh.
And how do you expect to do? 5 mile race?
Hopefully 40 minutes, I don't know.
40 minutes and
Just hope to finish.
just hope to finish, yeah. And how much running do you do?
A little bit, not
A little
too
bit,
much.
yeah.
Getting back into it now.
Yeah.
Summer months, I'm a fair weather runner.
You're fair, and will you be going to the women's mini marathon in the summer?
I've done a good few of them, but I probably won't. I prefer the longer distances.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And what do you mean by longer distance now?
Well, like a few marathons.
Oh, Dublin City?
I've done the Boston and
Have
I've done
you?
the Belfast.
The
Dublin,
recent
you know,
Boston?
but I'm a novice in comparison to some of these guys out here.
I see. And did you do the recent Boston?
No, I didn't do that one. It's a while now since I did the Boston Marathon.
Yeah.
But I might take a try at Dublin this year. We'll
Really?
see.
Yeah. Okay, well, the best of luck today.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Bye now. I'll grab the commentator. Excuse me. What's the reluctance?
I'm not shy.
The reluctance to one of the favourites, right? Okay. What's your name?
We're cycling Edel Mooney.
Edel Mooney. And who you're running for? The Evening Herald, I presume. Is
No,
it?
Dublin Hospitals. that's
Dublin
only a
Hospitals.
vest, yeah.
It's only a vest, right? And who is this here?
Marcella Dunn, Dublin Hospitals as well.
Hospitals and
Rose Hayden, Dublin
Dublin Hospitals. So you're obviously an experienced team.
Very experienced.
And very experienced. And what grade is this? Or is there only one grade?
Only one grade in the
It's only one grade.
it's close. Competition is close because there's Gardaí, there's ourselves, Revenue, who are kind of, well, Gardaí and Revenue at the moment are neck and neck,
Oh,
But it's close, at the
Yeah.
moment with the women. So we're trying to encourage more women to run.
Absolutely.
So today there's a good few teams, about 7 women's teams, which is great.
true.
So hope to get more then.
Well, best of luck
Okay,
today.
thank
Okay,
you.
good luck.
Bye-bye.
Okay. We're going to stop. We're going to drive. Keep at the leading group until whatever you consider safe to stop. Keep as close as you can.
I'll let those
to
go
them.
on my inside. They're all going
Yeah,
on
they're
this
going.
side, right?
Keep as close as you can to them without.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. And you start.
No, you're very welcome, everybody, to RTE Montrose today for the start of the 10th running of the RTE 5 mile road race. The athletes, men and women, are getting ready now at the starting line, waiting for the off. Niall Matthews, the top bottle washer of RTE, has them under starters' orders and is giving them their final instructions, because today, as we all know, is a new course forced upon RTE, I believe, by roadworks on the original course. Jim Ockney there, standing very relaxed at the starting line, looks very confident.
And you have some famous runner running from 1986.
Yes, the lads are underway. They're underway. A fine field of approximately 200 men and women. Telecom Air, and they're figuring prominently at the front. Eddie Lynch at Telecom Air, and they're showing early. Gerry Curtis, number 400. Gerry Curtis, Dublin Fire Brigade, taking a commanding position from the start. Martin Carney, 417, Turbo Air. Strong, looks good. Member of the Business Houses Athletic Association Committee. This is a new course now coming through the grounds of UCD Belfield, Tarmac-Haddon roads. The lads from RTE have done some work on this. Beautiful setting for the start of the 10th running of the RTE 5-mile road race. And Gerry Curtis taking up a position with Tony O'Halloran of Wang, or what was once Wang, and I think he's now moved on to another company in the marketing business. There's nobody showing any break as yet. Group of 7 or 8 holding the position there, anticipating the climb on Foster Avenue, no doubt.
How many in the field would you say?
There's approximately 2 to 220 runners in the field. This is a popular race. RTE always look after their runners. No sign of any break yet, although the field is beginning to spread out. A group of 7 to 10 now, beginning to break away from a secondary group of approximately 7 to 10 as well. In that second group I see Tommy Brennan of Dublin Bus holding a position at the moment of about 15th place, coming through now very strongly. 12 months ago Tommy Brennan would be in the back 10. He's now in a position today in the first 10. Indication of what's possible when you try. The ability out there, if you only put it to the test. Now we have a distinctive group of 7 breaking out, coming up now through the gates of the Clonskeagh gate of RTE and turning now onto Clonskeagh Road.
Oh yeah, good leading group there.
A leading group now made up of Tony O'Halloran, Eddie Lynch, Gerry Curtis from Dublin Fire Brigade, Owen O'Connell of AIB, and Gerry Curtis is now applying the pressure. He's putting it up to the other group around him. That group of 10 has now been reduced to approximately a group of 5. Gerry Curtis is putting it up to them. He's slightly in front, coming up now to the 1 mile mark. Steady climb now since they've left the UCD. Steady climb.
Back a bit there.
Okay. You okay, Curtis?
Yeah, just a little bit.
And we now have a distinctive group of 5 people, led by Tony O'Halloran and Gerry Curtis, with a secondary group of 3. They've just come over the brow of the hill on the Clonskeagh Road, and there's a dip now before yet another climb past the Irish Glass Bottle Company premises. The race itself streaming out in the distance. Beautiful conditions for running. Cool and calm. The second group now hanging in there, the group of 3 behind hanging in. But the pace is hotted up in front. A group of 4 now, about to turn left now onto the new part of the course on Roebuck Road, and a climb, yet another climb. Tony O'Halloran tucking in behind Gerry Curtis.
Yeah, no.
The 406 there hanging in. Now the secondary group there, Turbo Air. Martin Carney just gone by there. Jim Ockney from Telecom Éireann. Tommy Brennan from Dublin Bus.
Yeah.
And there's one of the runners from Ranelagh Athletic Club in Surrey, in England, over with a group of 9 for today's race. Telecom Éireann is showing well at this stage. 2 more runners from Ranelagh AC from Surrey in England, and Derek O'Brien, Gerry Lynch there of Telecom Éireann on post showing well. Ray Macaulay of Dublin Bus showing well at the early stages. DSB and Lawless figuring prominently here. Christy Butterley of the independent newspapers back on the road again after a long layoff. Christy Riley, Tony Duff, Ordnance Survey showing well also. Another runner from Ranelagh AC in England. Aer Lingus here, 3:04, coming up the hill. One or two of the ladies here. Aer Lingus showing well at the stage in the women. Jimmy Kavanagh from Dublin Bus. Stringing out now. A member of the Guards here, 4:39. Benson and Hedges there. Unpussed. Several members of Unpussed there working well together. Now I have Breda Fogarty of Aztec Sports and previous member of the chairman of the Business Houses Athletic Association just gone through there. AIB 477. Bernard Sheffield 182. Some of the girls now coming through strongly. Denise Ryan from the women's team on Dublin Bus. Ordnance Survey. Aer Lingus showing prominently here today as they come up now past the 1 mile mark on Roebuck Road. ESB strongly. The sun is now coming out here as they climb on Roebuck Road. Dublin Corporation there showing strongly at this stage. Mark Joy there, Mark Joy gone through. 396. Beginning to feel the pressure. Bailey Gibson here, 165. John Law, 181.
Paddy!
Number 227 for AIB. A veteran of several marathons, I'm told. And here we have Michelle Gibbons, 458, Golden Pages vest. One of the women from Ranelagh AC in Surrey in England. 206, Fiona McCluskey. And one of the stalwarts of the business houses, 157 for the AIB. 225, there's Team Aer Lingus, another stalwart of the business houses. And in the distance with a group around him, Nick Horish, who has run a race on Thursday night. The old dog for the long road.
Well done, Nick.
That's it, Nick.
Well
and Kathy Macaulay, Ray Macaulay's daughter, running. And a group now of women from the Tala area.
Keep shooting. There you go. Don't make up together. You keep on.
Now, this is all new to everybody involved in the race today. This is a brand new course. With compliments to RTE, it's all on tar, good road surface for running. Again, we pass Michelle Gibson over from England as a member of the team. Phil O'Brien, who competed in the Commonwealth Games in 1986 representing England, and finished in a time of 2 hours, 14 minutes, 54 seconds. He was 6th. That was the year that Di Castello of Australia won it. Runners now well spread out as they come along Roebuck Road, heading up towards Foster Avenue. The runners are digging in now as they come up to the top of the hill at Foster Avenue, but approaching it from a different direction. There's Morris from AIB, a veteran of many Boston and Dublin marathons. Breda Fogarty again. leading a group of several. We're now coming over the brow of the hill and we're coming down Foster Avenue. 164
Too happy guys.
435.
Not even sweating.
Not breaking sweat, able to have a talk and a laugh. This is no laughing matter, this is road running. And they turn out to come into UCD Belfield for the first time.
You can do a swivel around 30
And there we have 456. Again, one of the members of Ranelagh AC Athletic Club from Surrey in England, over with a group of 9 to compete in today's race. How do RTE do it? How do they get them over? What is the bait that they have attracted the runners from England?
Beep beep.
Now a gentle fall down towards the start of the race again, where they will go out for the second lap. There's Dublin Corporation there, figuring prominently. Telecom Éireann, Steve Devoy. On post there, packing well. .207 Orla Gormley of Aer Lingus checking her time there. She comes down to commence the second lap of the RTE 5-mile road race, run over a new course which takes in UCD Belfield for the second time. Orla Gormley of RTE would be hoping to be in the places in the women's section. 108 ESB.
Some classy looking runners.
Yes. Anne Carney, number 223, representing the VEC, hanging in there. TCD 162, be looking for team places today. Now we're coming down now, a nice drop now through UCD Belfield. I see Christy Riley again holding in there behind 116 of Ordnance Survey. Again a member of the team from England, Ranelagh AC. Tony Duff 009. Paddy Brocham holding in behind Tony. Tony, a veteran of the National Marathon several weeks ago in Cork. Derek O'Brien, a veteran of the Boston Marathon held, the Centenary Marathon held a few weeks ago, running well. Liam O'Reen, 104, representing Telecom Éireann, showing Derek a clean pair of heels. Now we have a group there now, led by Ray McCauley of Dublin Bus, followed by Gary Clark of Berger Paints, Mick McCartan, large gaps have broken up now in the race. There's Jack Tyrrell 427 with Tommy Brennan hanging on to his left shoulder, but big gaps have broken up here now. .155. Owen O'Connell representing AIB, overtaking a push bike. Nice group there with 471 Jim Ockney hanging in there. Turbo Air again, Martin Carney 417 on his own now. A big gap between Martin and the next group. But it must be said in fairness that Martin has a big lead between himself and the group behind. We're back up now on Clonskeagh Road, and we're coming up now to 003.
Not even.
again now in this, the 10th running of the RTE 5 mile road race over a new course. Again, Martin Carney just gone by there.
Pressure's on here.
But a group of 3 working off Martin. One of them 471 with a strap on his leg, carrying an injury, but there's no deterrent to him. He's leading that group of 3. And on a climb again up Clonskeagh Road. And we're turning again for the second time onto Roebuck Road. Now a significant lead now has developed now with Gerry Curtis 400 representing Dublin Fire Brigade. Gerry Curtis out on his own with a significant gap between him and the second runner, with a smaller gap then between the second and the third. Gerry Curtis, stalwart of the BHAA, representing Dublin or Dunleary Fire Brigade, and has now a significant lead over the second and third runner. But there's a battle there between the second and third. It can be said at this stage, although a race isn't over until he crosses the line, that Gerry Curtis is not likely to get caught at this stage.
Can you see Fergus? Move out this way.
Gerry Curtis now eating up the miles.
Just to get the gap.
With a very large gap now. And I think at this stage it's fair to say that Tony O'Halloran will be, or is now in second place. Tony O'Halloran 118, chasing Gerry Curtis, but I think at this stage he may be content to settle for second place. Although a battle royal surely between himself and the third man 406. Tony O'Halloran can't be happy in the brow of Foster Avenue from a different direction this year, but Gerry Curtis of Dublin Fire Brigade in first place with nobody at this stage, nobody in sight. Passing the 4 mile mark at the brow of the hill, turning to come down Foster Avenue now.
Good close up to Gerry there.
Gerry Curtis, familiar with running from the front and running on his own. It's a position he's familiar with throughout the years. Fine runner, international runner, veteran of several marathons, represented Ireland frequently, both on the domestic scene and on the continent. Qualified for the World Cross Country Championships in South Africa this year, but wasn't able to travel. Coming now into UCD Belfield.
Stay ahead of him.
Gerry Curtis now coming into Belfield for the second time. On the last mile of this, the 10th running of the RTE 5 mile road race, run under the auspices of the Business Houses Athletic Association. And as you can see from this angle, there is nobody, but nobody, taking up the challenge laid down by Gerry.
Going well, isn't he?
Fine.
Can you see him, Fergus?
Just now,
Yeah, right there.
the second runner, which was for some period Tony O'Halloran, coming into the entrance of UCD Belfield.
Drop back a bit and sort of go next to him,
Yeah.
beside him,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, go close. There you go.
First man going through now, and is unassailable.
Only get the finish at the time. It's Peter Kennedy's fault.
Gerry Curtis now coming up to approaching the finishing area. It's getting warm now, sun is out, but a nice downhill stretch for Gerry. As I said already, familiar with running on his own, pushing himself, digging in. He knows he's broken the back of the other competitors. Legs there pumping nicely, beautiful stride, effortless looking although as anybody knows, hurting at this stage. A lot of climbing on this course. But Gerry looks relaxed, as I'm sure he is, confident that he's won this race. The work was done early. He took a position at the front from the gun, went off with a group of 10, broke that down to a group of 7, and has now broken that 7, has taken a commanding lead, and is not likely now to be caught by the second man, Tony O'Halloran.
Can you see him, Curtis?
In fact, at this stage it can be said that he is now lapping one or two of the back markers in this, the 5 mile RTE road race.
So when it comes to film, we just jump.
This is a fine course, beautiful Tarmacadden course. There's 238 ESB. Looking across at what is now undoubtedly the winner of this race, Gerry Curtis, representing Dublin Fire Brigade.
I'd like to congratulate Peter Kennedy for not bringing the lead runner down the wrong road. This is a big improvement on last year.
Last year's history, we won't go over last year's episodes. This is a fine team effort on the part of RTE and its committee. Gerry Curtis now 400, representing Dublin Fire Brigade, coming down now to the finish of the race, and there is at this stage nobody in view of him. He's on his own, comfortable, very comfortable looking runner. He's in a class of his own.
No, he's not. He's outstanding in a field of his own.
I give that comment to the last comment to one of the producers of RTE. I disclaim any responsibility for that comment.
That has to go to. Okay, turn. Jump out, Fergus. Look out your mic for a second. Fergus.
24:49, second man home, Tony O'Halloran.
Quick, third guy. Keep on going.
That's grand.
Third man coming home, Eddie McGrath, 4:06. Eddie McGrath 4:06 coming home in third, and in fourth position 4:16. Fourth man now 005, fifth place. In fourth place,
That's all right. Stick it.
Leo Dunn of Telecom Éireann in fifth place.
Yeah, you can stand up right now. Hold on. Move up here a bit, Fergus. You can
And
get.
Nigel O'Brien now in sixth place in a fast time of 25 minutes 39 for the 5 mile distance. And now a battle royal here. We have coming in now, I think, in sixth place. I hear Liam being called out. Fine performance there, fine finish for 413. And here Martin Carney from Turbo Air, finishing strongly from number 415. Jim Ockney, Telecom Éireann, coming on now. Nobody with him. Running strongly. Decent time, 26:25. I know Jim would be pleased with that. Very strong finishing. This is a lovely downhill finish. Lovely downhill finish.
No, Fergus. Get a shot including the shot and just manually zoom out.
Keep your places, lads. Keep on going.
Niall Matthews.
The end of the shot. All right.
Brendan O'Connor there, finishing well up the field, possibly looking at the first vet, unofficial. That would be unofficial. Oh, I've been corrected on that. No, fifth vet perhaps. Now Telecom Éireann 4054. There's Jack Tyrrell 427 with the glasses. And there is now, after coming in, the Phil O'Brien, Tommy Brennan, 27.37. We'll be very happy with that for 5 miles. Eddie Lynch from Telecom Era now showing well. Has done the work early, settling in now for a decent time of 27.47. We just had there the member of Granada AC from England, Phil O'Brien, who was 6th in the Commonwealth Games in 1986, held in Edinburgh in a time of 2:14.54. He's just gone through there. 0.51 now. Mick McCarthy.
Come on, Mick.
He now knows he has the work done.
Great run, Mick, I think.
He's worked hard in it. On post. Big group now coming in. Again, another of the overseas contingent. Martin from the ESB now coming in. And yet again, one of the runners from England showing well. A battle here. 4.67 has held off 4.26 with Ray McCauley, Derek and Gary. Derek from Telecom, Gary Clark, Berger Paints, and Xavier Orozabel has just gone through. The TCD team now coming in. Lee Maureen of Telecom Éireann, Business Marathon Committee, Dublin Marathon Committee. Derek O'Brien just holding off Derek in a time of 29.05. Paddy Bocam of turning out to be a very, very warm day and a tough course. I see one of our colleagues from the Dublin North County Farm has just gone under the line there. Alex Sweeney, 431, previous chairman of the Business Houses Athletic Association. Nice to see Alex back out running. 445. Ordnance Survey 115.
Come on, crank. Right, lads, hold your positions and keep moving. Place cars are just up ahead.
Yes. Coming down now, number 218, stopping the watch at 34.41. Very fine running again here, finishing strongly 3.59 from Aer Lingus 3.01. Another member of the Unpost team just managing to hold off 180. Tom Loftus, 180, finishing strongly. Now more of the women coming in now, 213, just holding off another of her female competitors, 232, who herself has held off number 233.
Well done.
Brendan Thomas now 302, stopping the watch at 35.42. We'll be pleased with that performance. Again, another veteran of the Boston Marathon. It's surprising the number of marathoners who did either the Irish National Marathon in Cork, or who did Boston or London, who are out here today.
Goodbye, Gerry. Hold your positions now, folks. In the okay,
well done. Dublin Corporation K of Dublin Corporation showing well. Denise Ryan now coming through, member of the Dublin Bus Women's team, 224. Looks strong. She'll be happy with 36.16. Looking behind to see where her fellow team members are. Bernard Sheffield, 182. Another veteran of the Boston Marathon, just holding off 4.53. John Law, just trailing in here behind 2.37. John Law would be happy with that. Just home after representing his company in Germany 2 weeks ago in a 10-kilometre race in the city of Cottbus. And we have...
Come on, Paddy Jordan.
A little battle here. Will Paddy manage it? He's coming up, but he's conceding it to 3.69.
Well done, Paddy.
4.32. Well done, 2.14. Willie Higgins here, 4.24. Tolka Eggs is a fine looking finishing 2.09. Lovely striding out here at the end of this race, the 10th running of the RTE 5 mile road race. And here again we have plenty of beans here. It'll be difficult to separate the three of them there, but I'm sure the people with the cards will manage that. Leslie Murray now just gone home in 2.09. Leslie Murray just holding off Cyril from aboard Bonya. Now here's Paul Maloney from New PMPA finishing in a commendable time of 38.10. Eddie Riley, a stalwart of the business houses, also just finishing. And here we have the organiser of the Ranelagh AC team from Surrey in England, Catherine Carthy. Organiser coming originally from Ireland but now domiciled in England and has brought a group of 9 over for today's race. Sean Brophy, ESB, now finishing strongly there in a time of 38.37. Bailey Gibson showing well now also.
Fine, Andy, come on. Be out there with you.
Come on, Alex.
And still nobody. Yeah, Mark Joy now coming in, 1.83. Mark Joy from Dublin Bus. John Stapleton, PMPA. Garjan, PMPA now. PMPA here in some numbers today. They may have an interest in the teams sections in either the men's or women's race. Nice to see some of the teams from teams that have been traditionally associated with business houses back in big numbers. Well done, lads.
Malachy, concentrate on the race, go mind the power.
80 pounds, 4 sessions, 20 pounds, 20 quid. I know that had off.
Did you try the ice?
Oh, I have.
5 on, 5 off. I was doing that, mine start happening during the week and I start doing it again.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually
heat on it before I run, you know?
Before the run?
Yeah, it heats it up and loosens the muscle.
Now, one of the girls, 3.24. Oh, I'm sorry, 3.24. One of the gentlemen, 3.24. 2.27 from AIB now, finishing in a time of 40 minutes and 56 seconds. And now we have 151 representing Forba, Seamus Kilcoy, member of the Business Houses Committee. And we have AIB, Miss Shea, Mike Gobb representing Team Erlingus. Seems pleased with that. Good finish by number 222. Now what has now become... Nick Corish now just gone through there out of camera. And Catherine Macaulay. Ray Macaulay's daughter has just gone through there, just behind Nick Corish. 230th runner has just gone through there.
Well, the registration only registered 200, you know, so I mean they probably got tired or something then after that, you know.
I'm sure Niall Matthews of RTE will be very pleased with a turnout of over 230 runners in this, the 10th running of the RTE 5 mile road race over a new course. And there's Fiona McCluskey, 2:06, finishing strong. Pleased with that. 240 now. That will make it.
Obviously walking because
ask him what happened. Come here, you. Ask him what happened to his leg.
We see Niall Matthews there, the top bottle washer of RTE Athletic Club, dragging a foot in some difficulty.
Yes, but he was all right yesterday. We wonder under what circumstances this injury happened.
Niall, you've been asked here by one of your co-committee members what happened to your leg. Would you like to make a comment to the camera, please, Niall?
I fell off the stool.
Somebody suggested he fell off a stool last night in the sports centre. Air Motive finishing 4:43.
Post-race stretching. Bit of post-race stretching going on there. Family scene.
Now, Niall taking up a very scholarly position there. Is he dictating or
Here's the last runner.
to Annette Croak? Not a lady to tango with.
Here's a runner.
And you have Christy Riley doing his warm down. Still managed to hold on to his bottle of Lucas Aid.
Oh, apologies.
After doing a PB. Yeah.
Are we finished? I think we're finished, are we?
Not yet. Go out of the way, go back. And run past me now, ready? Yes. Go back. Now, go. Now do it again and go right past me this time. Now run, no. Go do it again, go back, go out. No, go back, go out of sight. Go back. Now, when I say, standing by. No, not yet. When I say, go back. Ready? Standing by. Go. Right. Out of sight. And go.